Iron Banner.
NANI?!
Good morning, good afternoon, and good day, everybody. David here. And yes, I did see someone with a 408 KD in Iron Banner. Absolutely ridiculous. Now, today's video, just showcasing two of my favourite weapons currently in D2, showcasing some builds with each, and also just some epic clips that I've got in this past week in Iron Banner. One of these weapons is only going to be obtainable up until Witch Queen, which is on Tuesday, so just a few days away now. I'll definitely recommend grinding for that right now. And the second one, I recommend grinding for and getting a good roll if you've got nothing else to do, because you won't want to be going back to do old sort of content once Witch Queen is released. So of course, the very first weapon, which you probably worked out, is the Multimac CCX. A lot of people have been talking about this SMG this week because it is the final week to obtain it. This SMG is absolutely ridiculous. I myself have made several videos on it already, so I won't go into too much detail about it. If you are interested in learning more about it, then feel free to check out those videos. As I said, this SMG is only obtainable up until Tuesday, and it is only obtainable through the Iron Banner, which is out this week. So definitely jump in, do all the bounties for all of the characters, and grind as many tokens and Iron Banner matches as possible, and just pray to the Iron Jesus that you get the God roll. Speaking of which, there's two God rolls that people tend to reference. That is the Model 8 scope with a range masterwork and accurized rounds, and then Killing Wind and either Iron Reach or Kill Clip. My God roll would be the Kill Clip version, just because I love chaining Kill Clip in 6v6 and just getting that ridiculous time to kill. A super important thing is the scope, do not overlook that. The Model 8 scope not only adds range but it adds zoom, and that zoom factor makes the biggest difference in how much range this SMG has. But I don't want to spend too much time looking over the God roll, because as I said, I've covered it before, and loads of people talk about what the God rolls are, but no one ever showcases sort of just okay rolls. So here's two rolls that I've got recently, and as you can see, neither of which is like perfect. One has max range with Killing Wind, but one for all in the last column, which is absolutely pointless in PvP. The second one has the Iron Reach perk with Model 8, but then nothing else boosting the range past that. So interestingly, they both have 66 base range when it comes to the stat bar. Both have the important Model 8 scope, so they both actually have the same range drop off in game at around about 22 meters. But because of the Iron Reach perk drastically dropping your stability, even though Threat Detector does counteract that a little bit, the other one's actually far superior, I think, in this scenario. Killing Wind pushing out your range even more once you've actually got a kill, and just having just better base stats overall. So if you do end up with rolls similar to these, just bear in mind how much range you're actually getting. Even though the Iron Reach perk is great and is claimed to be like the God roll perk, it does come down to sort of the stats overall on the weapon, and on whatever role you have dictates which sort of one you should keep and what one will actually feel better to use. I just wanted to touch upon that quickly. The build that I'm using for the Multimac in all these clips is the Gunslinger sort of trapper build that I made. Again, I've made a video covering this, but it's basically just using top tree Gunslinger with the trip mines and the throwing knives to just weaken opponents for an easy cleanup with the SMG. This particular one in the gameplay is a Killing Wind kill clip roll that I have, but with the Model 6 scope, so not quite as much range as I would like, but still a very good roll. So the reason I love these two weapons is just how aggressive you can be with them and how lethal they are. Multimac has an incredible time to kill at base anyway. I think when you add any damage boost on that, it just gets absolutely insane. And the same can be said for the BXR55. So this is another weapon that I'm absolutely loving at the minute. I definitely recommend grinding for before Witch Queen. This weapon is not going away, so you can grind for it afterwards, but like I said, I'll go for it now whilst you've got nothing else to do, unless you're grinding for a multi-mac. That's the most important thing. The BXR 55 has a very unique frame that only this weapon has, so it's definitely worth grinding for one and keeping one. One of those weapons that have several god rolls. My particular one that I'm still after is Arrowhead Break, which boosts the recoil pattern up to a perfectly 100 recoil, which is awesome. And then basically a max range with perpetual motion and kill clip. Kill clip allows it to 2 burst, so a terrific damage perk for this weapon. And perpetual motion is just free stat boosts across the board. They're just being in motion, which you always are with this weapon because of how accurate it is firing from the hip. Just strafing constantly, so you've always got that benefit of perpetual motion up. And the one in these clips that I'm using is Ammo Forged, sort of max range one with snapshot sights and kill clip. Snapshot is still very good, makes it very snappy going from hip fire to ADS. And again, kill clip is just ridiculous on this weapon. This is the Titan build. Again, I've made a video on before, but the basis of the build is pairing the Path of Burning Steps with the BXR. Path of Burning Steps makes it so you get a damage buff whenever you get a double kill with a solar weapon. When I get a double kill with the BXR, which is a solar weapon, I also get charged with light because of the mods I'm using. So there's 2 damage buffs straight away. I also proc kill clip after getting a kill, so that's 3 damage buffs. And then finally, if I get any ability kill, I also create a sunspot, which gives me a 4th damage buff. So just ridiculous buffs all over the place, just making it so the tactical of the weapon is so quick and so easy to obtain. It just absolutely obliterates through people. Just thoroughly enjoying this at the minute. It's given me several Wii runs this week in Iron Banner already, so definitely going to be using this build as I continue to grind for the perfect multi-mac myself. But that should do it for the video, guys, just showcasing 2 weapons that I definitely think you should farm for right now. Again, I know you've heard it a million times from me and from other content creators, but do yourself a favour, get a multi-mac. They are absolutely insane, and I think it's going to be quite a while before there's another kinetic option that will beat it. So hopefully you've enjoyed the video, hopefully found one of these builds inspiring. If you want to see either of them in more detail, I shall leave links to the full videos down below. But yeah, just a few days away now. Witch Queen's going to be here. It's going to be so epic. I'm ridiculously excited for it. Future of Destiny is bright, and it's just going to go up and up from here. So if you have enjoyed the video, a like is very much appreciated. Feel free to subscribe, check out more of my videos and my content, and I shall see you come Witch Queen. Take care, guys, and I shall see you very soon. Bye. Show them you won't go quietly.
Could have gone better. Zone A lost. Don't waste it. 2 down. That's 2. 3 down. Another one off the list. Zone B lost. All of you together, like Iron Lords. I haven't met a warrior like you since the Dark Age. Guardians are saints, so polite. I think the city makes them that way. It's easy to be an angel in heaven, but you